we have finally had the ban list. We've been waiting for the ban list for a while now, and it finally dropped. So it's effective from February the 2nd, 2026, which is nice. So you got a few more weeks of playing this current format. This is the stuff that has come back. It's not bad. There's a lot that could be thingy, like that should have come back. I'm going to go into that once I've gone through the actual list. So Black Dragon Collapse the Serpent. That's actually pretty good, especially with the fact that like you got the Rocket Dragons coming back. Branded's pretty popular right now. Draco Tail. There's like you can play this dragon in that. Dark Grepher. Okay, it was really good. Edison format. Haven't seen anyone want to play it recently, so that's interesting. Finally, Razen's back. I'm glad he is. They hit the wrong one anyway. They shouldn't have hit Razen. They should have just done Holy Sue. White Dragon Wyvern Buster, because if Black Dragon's gone, Wyvern Buster's got to go too. So they're both back, because they play well together. Zodiac Dryden. This card's been at 2 now for a little while, and it's done nothing. So it's nice to have back. This one, Change of Heart. And Snatch Steal. It's like, I'm on the fence, because they're both very powerful cards. Like, I know the game's a lot quicker now, so it's like, people playing turn 0, so Change of Heart and Snatch Steal aren't as strong as they could have been, but it's good to have them back. I think, especially with Hacker Hands, it's going to be good for Hacker Hands to take Fuse off. Just a lot of the other stuff's more generic. It's like you need one specific card, then any generic card you can fuse. You can Z's, you can synchro with pretty much most things. So it is nice to have more interaction. It's nice, like that's what we're lacking, is the interaction. I like being able to, you do your thing, I stop you, you stop me, we stop you. I like that. I don't like, here, you can't play now. Crystal Inclusion, same as the Vanquish Soul, they hit the wrong cards. Like, why be punished for Canine? Just punish Canine. Who cares if it's just come out? Yeah, Snatch Steal we looked at, Stake Soul, same as the Vanquish Soul Razen. So, I think this is pretty good. There's a lot that should have came back with it. Like, where's my Block Dragon? And we'll get into that further on in the video. So now we go across. So, semi-limited. Droll. This is big. Like, Droll at 2. It's a good way of interacting. I suppose Shifter's at 1. Droll's pretty much near enough the same level as Shifter. So having Droll and Shifter, maybe put Shifter back at 2. I hate Shifter, so I think they need to be around the same level. They both screw up your play so much that they shouldn't be banned. Like, I'd be disappointed if Droll got banned, and I hate Shifter, and I'd still be disappointed if Shifter was banned, because some decks really need it. So I'm okay with, I think I'm okay with Droll. Then we have the limited. So Malulu. Yeah, Malulu is a good one. Jokul, that is a good one. I think that's one of the better ones to hit. So having one copy, same as Malulu, they're both the better ones for that. So it's nice that Dracotail and K9 and then Yummy all have a hit. Yummy only got the 1 hit though, but then there's more, like there's a generic card. Then the card that should have been hit in the first place was Holy Sue. So having only one of these instead of having losing the Stake Your Soul and your Razen, like this is so much more fair. I do prefer this, because it's like you basically hurt everyone who likes Vanquish Soul that doesn't want to play K9. I know it's not the most optimal build. This one does surprise me, the Habakiri, because we have the Mitsurugi deck thing coming out this year. And there's probably going to be new cards, which means there's probably in the new cards going to be able to grab you this card, so it doesn't matter if it's only at 1. That's realistically what's going to happen. But Mitsurugi needed a bigger hit than just this one, even if they are getting new support. But hey, it's the whole Fiendsmith situation. We're going to hit the one card that's not that good, it just burns you a little bit, instead of actually affecting it and putting Engraver at 1, so you can't just engrave a play. So, yeah. I'm nice to actually hit something of Mitsurugi. I just don't think it's enough and fair enough for the Mitsurugi. In the case of K9, that's fine. Keto, Jekyll, also fine. I'm happy with that. Then the bans. Barrier statue, another one down. 2 left, come on. 2 left. White Banda, Malice is like dead. Herald of the Arclight, it's so big and yummy. Like every yummy deck's playing this card. So it's fair. It's good that this one's gone. Hopefully there's no good fairy decks coming out soon, anytime soon that are like reliant on this, that aren't going to use it. And Featherstorm, good. Radiant Typhoon's getting some great support. We don't want Featherstorm. That would have been horrible. That would have been so horrible for the game. I'm glad that's done. Good. Malice, maybe they can bring some of the other stuff back, which is what we're going to talk about. And then Arclight, yeah, I'm happy with that. It makes it fair. But yeah, not enough Mitsurugi. It seemed like they were harder on Draco Tail and K9 than Yummy. Other than Arclight, but Arclight's generic. I suppose Snatchy getting hit to 1 is pretty bad. Because you hit that Snatchy now, their turn's dead. But yeah, the stuff coming back, the Snatch Steal and Change of Heart was pretty good. Other than that, I think more stuff can come back. So this is the stuff I think they should have hit as well. So different Dimension Ground, I think that should be at 1. Dimensional Fissure, 1. I think Mitsurugi Ritual should have been at 2. They should have banned Barrier Statue of the Heavens, banned Barrier Statue of the Abyss. Just get rid of the Barrier Statues. We don't want Floodgates. We don't want them. They're horrible. I think Prayer should have been at 1. Fire Meaning should have been at 1 or 2. I'm not 100% sure of that one. And I think Dodo Warrior should be down to 1. I do think the Zombie Vampire needs to go. I do like this card, but a lot of people are using it as an easy extender to go into, like, from Mitsurugi into other decks. So Mitsurugi's already powerful. Stop doing bridges. We don't want stupid bridges. We want, like, small little engines you can play, but not a card that just bridges any deck into any deck. That's crazy. And then I think Totally goes, and the reason I want Totally to go is so you can have Bahamut Shark back, and then it just helps some of the water decks. You get rid of this one to get Bahamut, and then at least you can combo harder. So that is my cards that I think should have still been hit. Let me know what you think of that. So we'll close that one off. And then we have cards that I think should come back or go up. So Block Dragon. I think Block Dragon should be at 1. You just got the magnet support. You got the Megalith that's done nothing since it's got new support. Like, okay, you're making rock support, but you don't have a good extender or anything for him. So yeah, I know this was like a big play, but he should come back. He's probably been power cracked. Cool Boy should be at 2. There's too many hand traps. I do think this should be at 2. I think 3 is crazy. We can't have it as 3, but having 2 is what it should be at. Premature Burial. I do think this should come back to 1 at least. Give it a try. I don't think, like, I don't know. It's okay. I think we could do it at 1. Then we have Heavy Storm. Heavy Storm should be back at 1. It should have been back a while back. I don't think this should have went down to being banned. This should have been at 1. You got Tikaboo, you got the other ones, Goes and Match. Why them, like, it's 1 turn. This should have been at 1. The others are at 1, this one should be at 1. Same as Shifter. If they're going to drop Droll down, don't ban Droll, put Droll at 1. It stops your play, but you can still play around it. It's not like you can't play now. It just screws up your turn a little bit. Summon Limit, this is the exact same. This should be at 1. It shouldn't have been banned. You can still summon, you can still do stuff, you can still work out things to try and remove it. Like, you have to strategize more. It shouldn't be gone, it should be at 1. I think because of the Malice hits, you could probably bring this one to 2, and these back to 3. I think that would have been fair. Miska's been there for too long. Dino's pretty crap. The little leaks that we've had of the GMC stuff, GMX, they look a bit disappointing. Bring back Misk. 2 Misks. Just 2. Let's try 2. See how that goes. And maybe bump up to 3, but try 2. Rapire. Zodiac's done nothing. I do think we could probably bump this one up to 2 as well. Card Destruction. Like, I know you get the full hand. I do think, with how powerful some of the stuff is in the grave now, I do think Card Destruction's neutral. You could discard, but then they can have like Fiendsmith and Grave. You could then load their grave up. I do think Card Destruction now brings more balance to using it. That you can, if you Card Destruction, it's a big risk that they might have a graveyard deck that you've now just helped the hell out of their hands. That grass looks green. I just put it at 3. No one's doing anything with this. It came back. No one's like, if you're playing 60 card decks, you don't want stuff in like even in graveyard decks. There's not a big. You're not playing a 60 pile graveyard deck. I think Judgment should be at 2. You want to interact. You stop getting ways to stop people from responding. Everything's so combo heavy. You need to be able to like go back and forth. And Judgment should be at 2. It shouldn't be at 3 because you don't want it. You want it to be like, okay, this turn I didn't get interrupted. I built a good board. Okay, I win. Game 2. Okay, we're comboing for a little bit. It's like interruption. You got to play around things. Judgment at 2 is great. Pearly, this deck's been dead for a while. Bring both back. And I also think Ryzeal. I think even if you bring these back to 3, I don't think they're doing anything. Yeah, I don't think they're doing anything. So I went for Borrel. It's probably really good in the Rocket deck, actually. But the thing is, like, it's him or Baron, and Baron is just too splashable and too good. Borrel is a worse Baron, and there's so many of the other decks that can go into him that should be able to. There's a big loss losing him for some of the smaller decks, and I think we could have him back. I don't think he's good enough to be banned. I don't think he was good enough to be banned in the first place. Should just Baron and Apo from the start. Nightmare Goblin should have came back a while ago. Bahamut Shark, I think this should be back, and Toad should go. Nightmare Mermaid, I think this should be back with Goblin. Beatrice, I think Fiendsmith's, this was banned because it was too good with Fiendsmith. I think this can go, and because Fiendsmith's okay. It's kind of okay now. It's at a level where Fiendsmith's just okay. I think we can bring this back, try it for a little bit, see how that goes. If we need to, we lose it again. Especially because we got rid of Moon. So I think that's fine. Broad Ball, same as the other Zodiac stuff. It's just, Zodiac's not as good. There's not really any, okay, you're playing Lunalight maybe. But that's about it. There's nothing like crazy about this. Add 1 Beast type Warrior. That can be normal summoned. It's okay. It's nothing special. I think we can bring this back to 1. Same as 1-up carrier Zenmighty. This can come back to 1. And if they want to keep making pendulums, they need the pendulum boss. He needs to come back. It just, like, I know people hate pendulums, but some people love pendulums. It needs to be balanced. We need to see more pendulum decks out there. I think this guy can come back and actually help pendulum decks out. Like, it'll bring so much more, like, variety into the thing. But, okay, we can make this new pendulum deck because we still have Electromite. So, that is my thoughts. Overall, I am super happy with the ban list. I do think more stuff could come back. There's a lot of stuff that's still missing that's been power crept and stuff. And you need to make it more balanced. It needs to be, you want to interact. Get rid of the floodgates. Bring more stuff like this back. We want interactions. We don't want to get stopped. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much.